Talanoa Hufanga. A lot of people think this guy is the steal of the Niners draft. He was a All-American this past season, but he's had a bunch of injuries. He's a bit of an undersized, strong safety who's not super fast, but he produces. What do you think they should do with him?
Okay, I like this pick. Everything I heard about this guy, I didn't know anything about him, but I started doing my homework the second this pick was made. And I'm going to tell you the things that were said to me, okay? He was the emotional and vocal leader of that USC team. He's a very tenacious, physical player, okay, which you want in the middle. Leadership, physicality, okay, tone setter. He has a high IQ. He's an instinctual player, right? I like him in the middle of the field. I like him in the box. I like him in the flat. I like him playing like a middle flat zone. I like him using his football IQ, using his instincts. He gets his hands on the ball, dude. Fumble recovery. He knocks balls down. He intercepts balls. He has a nose for the ball, right? And I like him. He plays the run really well. He shoots run lanes really fast, really explosively. He's not a straight line speed guy. Okay, so I don't like him deep. I don't like him deep middle. Like single high. He's not a sideline to sideline guy. Okay. He had a good 3-cone. Okay, 3-cone tells me short area explosiveness. It tells me change the direction. I think he can probably man up tight ends. If he can man up tight ends and he can play in the box and he's smart and he's a leader, he's your kind of your Kwaski Tart, right? If you put him if you have like Fred Warner and Greenlaw and this kid in the middle, you have a very smart. Him and Warner are vocal. You have a leadership. Every good defense, every great defense has that thumper, has that punisher, that Cam Chancellor, that Brian Dawkins, that John Lynch. Tart hits pretty hard. Warner and Greenlaw a little bit light. Warner will punish, but if this guy can really punish people and he can hammer people over the middle, I just like the edge he brings. He sounds like he's a vocal guy. I like him in the middle, kind of a linebacker or safety hybrid.
Yeah, I think he could become a starting safety down the line. I don't think he's a great fit next to Ward because Ward plays so much nickel. Like they really play him in coverage a lot. And when he's playing nickel, then usually Tart's playing free safety, like deep, single high. And Tart can do that. Tart's fast. I don't think that this, as you said, I don't think he can do that. He doesn't have that straight line speed. So he'd be a better fit next to a different free safety who can also come down and play strong safety, like a split safety scheme where Hufanga isn't asked to play up top by himself. So maybe down the line, he could be a starting safety for the Niners. But initially, I think his ideal role for the Niners is on special teams. He can be the kind of guy who is like making the biggest hits on special teams, forcing turnovers on special teams. And
I like it.
That can be the way that he becomes a playmaker early on.
And there's value there, dude.
No doubt there's value there. I mean, Jim Harbaugh always valued it. They always had guys like Bubba Ventrone and CJ Spillman, like guys who were just on the team to play special teams and make plays on special teams. That could be what this guy does because really, but the only playmaker the Niners have on special teams is Raheem Mostert, who isn't really in a position to play it that much anymore because he's so good at running the ball. So this guy could be his way into 49er fans' hearts.
That's how a lot of guys, late round picks early in their career, have to make the team. Is you have to play special teams and you have to play it well. You have to throw your body around, and then as you get experience in the secondary and on the back end and in coverage, then you get a role. Maybe Tart moves on next year. You see Moore as kind of the deep safety kind of guy because Moore has that speed, right?
Yeah, he's like a pure deep safety. I wouldn't like him much at strong safety. That's the thing. I'm trying to cancel out the echo by doing ASMR right now. No, I think the Niners want versatile. Like they need versatile safeties because of Jimmy Ward. K'Wan Williams can't cover man to man. Jimmy Ward can. So they need a strong safety who also can play free safety, single high. And that's not, that's not Marcel Harris.
Right.
So Tavarius Moore is interesting, but he's still built like a corner. He can't really drop down and play strong safety. So
right. He's not.
Hufanga may have a brighter future on the Niners than Moore.
I think he may.
Possible.
I think the safety position, I think it keeps the Niners front office up at night because Tart and Ward, in theory, I mean, that's a great safety tandem. They're smart. They're heady players. They play well. You're not guaranteed they play half a season on any given year. It's such a question mark as far as durability, right?
Absolutely. And all the Niner fans wring their hands about Jimmy Garoppolo. What about Jaquiski Tart? I mean,
Yeah.
Tart misses just as many games as Garoppolo.
Yeah.
Jimmy Ward misses games. I mean, geez, these are very important players to this team. So, yeah, good thing they drafted this Hufanga guy. He might be playing this year. I haven't really watched much of his tape yet. I'm looking forward to that. Maybe it'll be the next one.
Safety gets overlooked. Safety is an important position in this defense, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Those are the guys that usually create more turnovers in the corners. I mean, their coverage isn't as important, but they're more the playmakers.